After 3 days of intense photography in Bangkok, I find myself in a new location, still in Thailand, for another 3 days before heading to Vietnam, Chiang Mai. Good morning. I am arrived in Chiang Mai. Actually, yesterday I arrived, but for some reason my elbow started swelling, and I was in atrocious pain. So I couldn't get out to make any photos. Because I have to use both hands. Now it's getting better because I'm taking some anti-inflammatory and stuff like that. But yeah, I can't raise the arm more than that. That's the best that I can do. So I cannot even use the Fuji X-T4, to change the aperture and the focus and stuff like that. So I'm gonna rely entirely on the GR3, probably for today and most likely tomorrow as well. Hello. It is not every day that you see a pair of shoes left on top of a bag in the middle of the sidewalk. If you spot potential in a scene, it's worth trying. Take your time and wait for the right moment. I immediately noticed that the city is full of Western tourists, me included of course, which is why I head straight into more isolated streets and residential areas. As I often say, touristy areas rarely reflect the real daily life of local inhabitants. That is why it's important to venture far from the heart of the city and walk without a fixed destination. careful. People live here, so while it's true that to experience a more authentic side of a city you need to go beyond the center, it's equally true that people living outside the main areas are not used to tourists, especially tourists carrying 3 or 4 cameras in plain sight. That is why it's always important to be cautious, respectful, and to show your best intentions. No, sorry. Not you, not you. The monk. Hello. Hello, hello. Yeah, one?
One.
Yeah. No, you keep it. You keep it. No, you. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, sure. You're welcome. Thank you. Bye. Oh.
Okay.
Thank you.
ขอบคุณครับ
Thank you. Let's continue. I head toward Phae Gate. I probably and most likely mispronounced it. One of the city-scale landmarks. There's definitely more activity in here, temples are everywhere, and all things considered, I start to genuinely appreciate the city. I'm inside this little temple and I found something interesting. We can actually compose a good scene in here. Let's try. Maybe I hear someone. Yeah. It would be better if they look this way. Like it would be way better. That is nice. Not bad. Hello. I have to admit, if I hadn't had the Ricoh GR3, this day would have been completely wasted. You can tell how much I struggle even to lift my arms lightly, which makes me think that someday it will be great to add a Ricoh GR3X to my gear. With its 40mm lens, it will suit my approach much better. Thank you.
Have a good trip.
Yeah?
Have a good trip.
Thank you. Have a good one. On the way back to my room, I came across an event. People dressed in white, just like at the vegetarian festival we saw in Bangkok, reciting prayers into microphones and surrounded by abundant food stalls. After a bit of research, I found out it's the end of Buddhist Lent. The celebration will continue over the next few days and will serve as the starting point for the following day.
ญาติโยมต่างวัดเขาเตรียมงานมาเป็นหลายวันโยมเพิ่มโยมท่านบอกว่าโยมจะครบ ในวันนี้ทั้งวันจะมาโต๊ะญาติโยมวันนี้ทั้งวันจะมาโต๊ะที่น้องเราได้